Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. Look, two, two, 2 months, 2 minutes in one. And look, oh, that's kind of cool. Let's go, peace, everybody. And look, yay, celebrate.
Oh,
All right,
come on. That is just so cool. Oh, love.
it's fun. It's
It
fun.
is.
And just for you, woo! Come on, do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. It is Wednesday, May 21st, and it seems like it's almost a monthly thing lately with Kyra and I. We're monthly having our monthly thing. Um,
We are
our
having our cycle, Elias.
cycle. We're having our writing cycle.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Writing, not writing, but writing cycle. So, hello, Susan. Hello, Abba. Good to see you. Gail, hello. Jean, hello. Ellen Jane, hello. Thanks, everybody, for being on here. If you're new, because I see there's more people in here, come on in and say hello. Come on in and say hello. Don't be shy. So, hi, Mandy. Thank you for being here. So, Kira and I just got done. I can't believe it's a month. Like, where did it go? Where did it go?
I don't
A
know.
month ago, we did less than a month, like 3 weeks ish, something.
Yeah.
We did our retreat in Iowa, and it was a really great retreat. And Kira gifted me with it. So, if you guys don't know, Kira is a CEO, co-founder of As You Wish Publishing. She has published over 80 books, most all of them bestsellers.
Booyah.
Best selling. So here you go. She gifted me with this wonderful book. Look at this book, you guys. Writing with the Archetypes. Now, what's beautiful is it's invoke, meditate, and remember who you are. Fascinating, because we all come from somewhere. Our soul comes from somewhere. Hello, she is the Oracle, and Nancy Thornton. Thanks for being here. We all come from somewhere. And the interesting piece is that when you go in to write, when you go in, it's like your personality comes out, right? When you write,
Yeah.
your passion, your joy, your compassion, all that piece comes out. And I have to tell you, Kira gave me the permission that I needed to be in these books right here. So, and it was really beautiful. The company, As You Wish Publishing, does a great job. I mean, this is the first book with her, Courageous Heart,
So good.
and
Such a good.
love it. And what I love about this is, I mean, everything, the font, the chapter. We'll go to my chapter just
Layout.
because. Now I got to find the gosh darn thing. Oh, there's. Oh, I haven't seen Maggie Morris in like forever.
I
Um,
know. She's doing her own thing.
it's her.
Oh, yeah. Allison. She's up in Canada.
She's in Canada. That's from the Great White North. I know I'm dating myself. So look at this. I mean, beautiful. Just it was so well done. And I said, I don't know if I could do this. I'm getting a divorce. And she goes, I guess you have a courageous heart. I'm like, God bless it.
Well, that wasn't exactly what he said.
No. Wasn't. So,
Just like me saying, gosh darn it.
gosh darn it. Well, shoot the poo poo, right? That's what it is. But I mean, so
Look at
good.
that handsome man there. Look
It's
at that
very,
handsome fella.
very good. And here's the thing in this book, because we're going to talk about, hi, Amanda and Chris.
Amanda, what's up, girl?
Does
My
right.
fellow INFJ sister.
And here's the thing in this book, she signed it, was very nice. But the cool thing is that this book, beautiful cover, the book gives you a self-discovery quiz. And I took the quiz and I was like, wait, I guess this is me. It is me. I mean, it was kind of like a toss-up between Manifestor and Horizon Walker. But here's a cool thing. Look at the manifestor. Hey there, hi there. And the Horizon Walker. Here's the cool thing, and Kira doesn't know this, but my main three animal guides are a wolf, a hawk, and a cougar.
Ah,
I know that's a falcon, but still, I just thought that was fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Justice is served.
Amanda.
We had so
God.
much fun after the retreat too. We played a couple card games, and
Oh
it
my
was what was
gosh.
it called? Um,
Text. Oh,
it's
oh,
drunk texting,
drunk
but it's
text you.
texting. Oh,
I can't remember. She'll tell
drunk
us.
trunk
Drunk test. Yes.
texting. Yes, so much fun. All right,
Oh my gosh.
so
I got the worst hand.
it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Can you tell people a little bit about what was behind this, creating this?
Okay, so like I have always been like an archetypes girl, like ever since Carolyn May. So 25 years ago, and you probably remember. I know you did this or remember this. Anatomy of the Spirit. And so she talked about like the chakra system in a way that I could really understand it, which was so cool. But she also did like the sacred contracts thing. She did like, all the other things. And she did this archetypes piece, which I was like, oh my God, what a great way for us to learn about ourselves, right? You got it you got it on your shelf. Archetypes. Yep. Carolyn Mace. And so I was like, well, I can make my own.
Right.
I'm like, if they can do it, if Carl Jung can do it, I can do it. So I wanted it to be like super groovy and super fun and super different and all that kind of stuff. And I did use AI for the images. Like, Pure Light is so beautiful. Beautiful young lady there. This one is probably my favorite. This is one that I am. Where am I? This is my girl. She's your soulkin. She's got an otter. And just like the warmth and the connection with these archetypes, because they're all who we are, adventurous, charismatic, chain breakers, realm binders, there's the lovers, which is the soul flame there, the chain breaker. I mean, I see so much resilience, and I really I wanted people to see themselves in these ideas. That Heartsworn, I would say a lot of the people who listen to you and a lot of the writers that we have that come to AYW are Heartsworn. They're the caregivers. Truth singers are our INFJ buddies. Not only that, but they're the truth tellers. They're the ones that have, learned about the stories of the world, and they want to say, hey, let's not go backwards,
Right. Right.
But they sing it. It's not, I'm telling it at you. It's, I'm creating this moment of connection, and allowing an unfoldment. And so how this helps in our writing is that oftentimes people say, I'm stuck. I don't know what to write about. I don't know what to do. I don't know what my chapter should be about. So I was hearing that too a lot with our authors. And so I created this as kind of a manual. So on one side, you can decide, oh, what kind of writer am I and what perspective do I generally come from? So you can find that out. But if you're a fiction writer and you want to go deeper into your character development, you can find out who they are, and what kinds of things are their priorities and what makes them up. I even have the zodiac sign. I've got MBTI types. I've got, all different types of things that people can look at and go, oh yeah, I can see. I even have the shadow side, because none of us are all ever all good, and none of us are all ever all bad. We might play on both ends of that depending on the situation, but ultimately, we get to play, and that's what I think is really fun. And so for your character development, it's a great book for that.
It's really good, you guys. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kristen.
Chris, it's Chris. What's up, girl?
And Sherry, thanks for being here. Angela, Molly, hello. Good to see you. So good to see you. Molly is she came to the post event at Skamania Lodge when we were there. Thanks for being here.
Sunglasses.
Hi, Sarah. So can I also talk about, are you okay with me talking about Illuminate?
Of course, yes. And
Okay.
and we can always bring it up too.
I'm going to in a moment. I just want to make sure first. So I want to show you all something because do you want to tell them a little bit about Illuminate and how that happened?
Sure. So we all got together during our retreat, and it was kind of a part of it was all kind of rolled up together, that when you were a part of this retreat, you would also be a part of the book, and you get entry into the book and your fee paid there, plus 1,000-word extra add-on. And so we came together on Friday night, and we just blasted as many ideas as we can possibly think of. I was sitting there taking notes of what this book could be, what kind of titles we would think about, what kind of subtitles, and just from the heart, from the core in our center of what we would all want to be able to share. It wasn't necessarily the theme of the weekend. However, I think that it still came together really perfectly that way. And so then the next day, I took all of them, formulated them, put them into a list of potentials. And then we all voted like we do in a good democracy. And we all voted, and we all, then people would throw out and be like, no, I don't like that. Or yeah, I like that. Or I like that, but I don't like that this much. And so we just figured it out and whittled it down to what is now our title for the book, which I will tell you directly, which is Illuminate: Stories of Awakening, Authenticity, and Soulful Expression. Oh, there it is. So that there is your kind of our starting point, our starting blocks, right? And then you click that little button there, and that'll take you to a form. And you'll decide on what kinds of things you want to get with it. But ultimately, if you have some, ideas or thoughts about what Illuminate is, but I've got a few prompts here too that might inspire you, like a powerful story of awakening, authenticity or transformation, that aha moment that you all had, because we all have those moments, a time when you face adversity and move through darkness and emerge with greater clarity. The moment that cracked you open and revealed the strength of your inner wisdom. And, helping to invite those courageous voices like Elias had with that first book with us, to say, you know what, I'm going through a lot, or I've been through a lot, and I believe that somebody can benefit from my journey. And that's really the kind of stories that we look for. Authentic, real, raw truth. I had a copy editor one time say to me, do you want this book to be good? And I said, no, I don't want it to be good. I want it to be real. I want it to be honest. And we don't polish it out. We don't polish your voice out or sterilize it. We want genuine. And you don't have to be the world's greatest writer to be a part of this book, of this story.
And here it is. I'm trying to look at both screens at once. So, right? Am I doing this right? Right?
You're doing it right.
Okay. So this tells you everything that you will receive: promotional opportunities, personal development, production, publication services. Yeah, it goes on. And this is a great opportunity, everybody, to really be part of this. How many spots are
remaining? We have 16 spots left remaining, and it's so fascinating how many people along the way have said, I'm not much of a writer, or I don't know what to write about. And I'm actually having a block party on Friday. A writer's block
party.
Fun. Yes.
Oh my God.
4 o'clock.
Something like that.
I got it. I think I got it in the comments or something. Yeah, hey, there he is. He did it. But this block party is going to be super fun. Just sign up there. And it's free. It's just going to be like, super like flash writing drills, really fun. You will leave there never saying, I don't know what to write about. And I think that that's a key, because people tend to get stuck. They tend to think that writer's block party is that a writer's block is real, which it's not. It's just that you never have been taught that there are new ways and different ways to be able to approach the writing creativity that you already have within you. And so I want to pull all that goodness out so that you're able to really have fun with this, and it's like what do we have? We have art. We have painting, we have, other forms of expression, singing, dancing. Writing is one of those fundamental core elements that don't get swished by, right? Or flipped by, swiped by, right? This is something real. This is something that you're able to touch and hold and connect with. It is the conversation that your future clients are having with you privately in their own mind, and have that like connection to you far in advance. So if you are somebody who sees clients or sees people, this is a great opportunity for you to start getting your illuminated message to the world.
Which is important. I mean, because we all have something that we want to share, right? We all have something that we want to discuss and give. Some of you want to give back to the world.
Yeah.
You want to inspire. Some of you want to use this opportunity to show what true gratitude is. And like the book says, some of you want to illuminate and maybe share how you illuminated yourself. So, and thanks, Manny. So if you go to asyouwishpublishing.com/we write, I'll take you back to that first page that I took you to, and you can find out all the information. And Kyra has a way of taking the information, and it somehow gets on the bestseller list. And you can then say, I am a best-selling author.
Right.
Right? I mean, we just don't have this, like, the little sticker for nothing, right?
That's right.
It's really true. And I hope that this happens with this book as well.
It already has.
Oh, okay. Look, it's a best-selling book.
I gotta get my stickers. I need my stickers. Yes, I think 6 categories. Yeah, I did that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. It's so cool. It really is cool.
And you have this in audio, correct?
I do, yes. It's AI, so everybody don't lose your mind, okay?
Don't lose your mind. It's not going to be Kyra's voice.
It's generally better, download the ebook or get yourself a physical copy. Do the test that way, and then you can use the audiobook more for like the meditations and the invocations and that kind of thing. That's, how AI. It's AI.
The quiz is fun, guys. The quiz is a lot of fun. Amanda says, "Yay! Congrats! Whoop whoop! Whoop, awesome." What do you find? And I know we talked about this on the retreat, but what do you find the number one block for people to say, well, I don't know if I could write?
I mean, that's the thing, okay. All right. So let's start at the basics. Let's really bare bones it. You start with a statement, and I'm not talking about woo woo hoopity doopity doopity doopity. All right. Just I am brown-headed with a gray streak, right? I am a woman who's 47. A couple days ago, as a matter of fact. Thank you, babe. I am Um, I am married. You know,
Okay.
so you start with the demographics. Who am I? I am that. And then you can go into some deeper stuff like I am menopausal. I am a survivor of illness. I'm a survivor of traumatic experience. I am a woo woo good goddess. You know, how did I get there? Right there I am. I'm having a deep conversation with that gentleman. He was out of his depth. That I believe is a symptom of menopause. You just talk to strangers that are statues.
She sends me that picture, and I knew that because
Right?
I'm in the same wheelhouse as you.
No, we're
She's like, it
simpatico.
looks like she was thirsty. I'm like, she was kind of stiff, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it looked a little dehydrated.
was dehydrated. That was good. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So we start there, right? But then we get into more, things. So we get into deeper things. And then you can go into I was a victim. I was a blah. I was a blah, whatever it was. I was a daughter. I was whatever. And so then you take your list of all the I ams and the I wases, and you go, well, what story could I tell about being a brunette with a gray streak that never seems to color out? I don't give a living.
Yes.
I cannot get this gray streak to be different. And so maybe I can think of a story that goes along with that. But it's all about starting things that help us get to the next step. But when we get into those big stories, those big, scary stories, those ones that, we've been to therapy about and we've told over and over and over again, a lot of times people want to take that story and make that this big, crazy, wild thing that they put into a book. And I say, you know what? The everyday experiences that you have are enough. I have the grand, insane things that have happened to me. And I've worked through them. I've walked through them. I've experienced them. So you can talk about that big, hairy, scary thing, or you can talk about the thing that relates us all together, like love, like family, like connection, like truth, like beauty. That even in that big, horrible, scary, no good, bad thing, how did you find the beauty in that? How am I finding the beauty in my long gray streak that makes me feel like a crone? And then what's the beauty in being a crone? So I think about those kinds of things. And so you won't ever find yourself in need of finding something to write about. The other thing that I tell people too is make sure that you find that 5-second moment, or I call it the turn, where you went from here, victim, to victor. You went from heartbreak to heart warmth. You went from fear into love. And if you find those moments, and they're fast, man, they're fast. They can happen multiple times within a story. You find those turns, and then you have got your reader on the hook to be there with you in it. And you don't have to be a great writer to do it. You just have to have a conscious awareness of where you're headed. So that's what I would say is something to get started.
And our friend Janet Zavala, I mean, look at what she's done. She has created this book. There's Janet.
There's Janet.
And it's an amazing book. She started, and I remember when I was in a group coaching class with her, and she's like, I've got to finish my book. I got to finish my book. And she did it. I mean, it's an amazing book, guys. This is really good. She did an amazing job. Molly says you guys are hilarious. Thank you. Hi,
I'm
Sue.
glad you see that.
Sue Page. Good to see you.
Hey, Hannah.
And then Angela. Hello, Molly. Hi, Debbie. Stephanie with an E. Hello, hello, hello. Tina. Hello. And she says hello to
I
everybody.
like that silver lining in it. You know,
Yeah.
it's, and I think that's such a key thing too, Angela, is we can be the king and queen of, and non-binary pals, um, of the reframe, right? But if you don't have anything to like drop that in and anchor it, like a situation where somebody comes to your help, to your rescue that you just did not expect, you know, that's like that's a deeper anchor, you
Yeah.
know. So to reframe a car accident, that's one thing, and I think that that's also very good. But when we talk about humanity, I feel like that's just such a deeper drop into realization for writers and for readers, right? Because we can always, you know, always just tell a story and report the event. But when we make someone feel something because they can relate to it, then man, that's really something profound.
So
I know I got some of mine back here.
Guided by Spirit, another great book. And here are the authors, some of the authors. And then Ignite Your Fire, also
Yeah,
compilation
that
book.
was a great book.
And then
Yeah.
there's Janet in the corner.
There's Janet. There's bedroom.
Beth Eyeglass in the center there. And then we've got
Synchronicity.
Yep.
Can't keep that book.
I'm sorry?
I can't keep a hold of that book. Every
This
time I
one?
get my own copy of it, somebody's like, you know what I really need right now?
Yeah.
An opportunity to find about meaningful connections. And I'm like, damn it.
Right. And this is a really good book, guys. I mean, really good.
Okay.
They
That
all
book
are.
cover is dope.
This was really good too. I mean,
Yeah.
another good
That
book.
was a very powerful book.
It's
Yeah.
a very powerful book, and very good. I mean, just I have to tell you, this is really good. And again, this won an award, didn't it?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah.
I think a number of them have. I don't think all of them have though, but
Okay.
yes.
Right.
Yes, Courageous Heart did win an
So
award. Gold medal.
I
Ebook
have
bears.
my As You Wish stack here, along with the ones behind there are there. There's so they're on the website, guys, if you want to buy any of the ones that I'm in, by the way.
Yep.
So, hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Good to see you. Rhonda, hello again from Idaho. Idaho, Idaho.
No.
Tina, hello. Thank you. So if they want to get a hold of you and be part of a collaboration, well, first of all, guys, I would highly, highly suggest go to the block party.
Yeah, we're gonna party.
And see what you can do, because it is such to tell your story. What Kyra and Todd, what their company has done is they have, what I say on retreats, but I'm going to use this in this way, is they create this playground for you to play in, and they are the fence that holds everything around that playground. They are giving you the opportunity to share your voice, to share your story, to be seen as you have wanted to be seen through writing. And that is a special gift, guys. And that's something that comes from the heart. When what we did on our retreat is we were able to get this group of people to deep dig into their heart and soul to be able to write. It was a beautiful exercise that Kyra did by giving everybody these little lights, and then also gave some really interesting prompts. And I don't even know if I said we were going to go out in nature and just write. I had no idea, because I just wrote that as a line, but something popped in. I'm like, they went and sat in front of nature for an hour and listened and felt what nature wanted to show them. And they started writing. And many of those people could not stop writing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really some good movement with
Yeah.
it. So it's Angela said I signed up. Yay!
Yes! Woo! Angela! I'm so
My playgrounds
excited.
don't have fences. Oh no, they do. You decide to jump over them. So, so many
You know,
people.
is it well, the only thing is that there isn't anything on the other side of the fences. It's just straight down.
She doesn't
Okay,
mind.
so
Her horse is
love the
helping.
fence. Love
Yeah.
the fence.
So many people need to hear these stories now more than ever. This is true. This is
Amanda and Amanda, gratefully she shared with me some of her ideas for her chapter because she's going to be in Illuminate. Chris is going to be in Illuminate. Jerry's in Illuminate. I don't know who else is on here that's going to be also in there, but yay. But Amanda, yours, I know people need to hear what you have to say, and you come from that exact perspective of what I was sharing just a moment ago. So I'm very excited for this book.
So do me a favor, everybody that's on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Do me a favor and just close your eyes for a moment. And I want you to just breathe. And as you breathe and you place your hand on the center of your chest, imagine a time in your life where someone lit you up, where there was a spark that happened and it just opened you up. Or there was a time in your life where you stepped out of your comfort zone and really came to a place of an aha. And that just illuminated you, illuminated the situation. And with one word, if you can put in what that was, you can just say 5 years old. Well, that's 3 words, but you know what I mean. Just one thing. You can say graduation, a birth. Um, you can say something happened, an accident that shifted. You can say health, something happened with your health and it illuminated this aha or different thing. Me Spark, I love the name. Acceptance, yeah. Unconditional love, totally. I'm going to write in here divorce, angel, excellent. I was told I wait like Irma Bomb. Oh, you write like Irma Bombeck. That's awesome, Gail. I love that. So 6th grade teacher. Yeah. There's a lot of things. And think about it. Birth. Yeah. Isn't it interesting? Hi, Maria. Isn't it interesting to be able, Angela, loss. Yes. Whispers, like it. Isn't it interesting to be able to say that your story ignited something in someone else, even if it's just one person?
Yeah.
That you ignited something within them, you inspired them, you gave them peace.
Yeah.
So be part of this project. Come on and be part of the project. I'm in the project as well, guys. I'm not in the projects, but I'm in the project. So, Stephanie says Ecuador. Oh, I love that. Dream job. Stephanie came on my Ecuador retreat with Jean
Oh,
Tyndall.
yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
pretty transformative work you did there.
Really cool. Mandy says white flamingos. Yes.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Or you can say
Mandy's
your title.
in the book too. Mandy's in the book.
White flamingos. I'm no longer a shrimp. See, that could be a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right.
You know what I love about that is all the times that I mistake something. Like, you could come up with a prompt for yourself. All the times I made a mistake, fuck. I mean, come on, y'all. Right. I'd have an entire book of all the mistakes that I made, but or misunderstood. That could be really fun too. Like the time I misunderstood what kind of bird that was.
Yeah,
but how I'm cool with it just being the way I think it is, which I think goes back to those no fences. Yeah. Or no fences, friend.
I like a title of misunderstood. I like that a lot.
Miss MISS dash understood.
Yeah. Right. So please take a look. Go to first of all, like I said, come join everyone at the Writer's Block Party. And tell them when it's going to be again.
It's this Friday. It's at 4 p.m. Pacific. And it's on our meet-in link. It's really easy. You just click the button and you're basically there. Just share your video and that kind of thing. I think we got about 10 people signed up so far. So it's not going to be super crowded, I don't think. So you can just sign up and have fun. Yeah.
And then if you want to know more information, as Mandy wrote, just go to asyouwishpublishing.com/we write. So I know you'll be on again, so it's all good. But if you have any questions, where can they email you if they need to?
Sure. Connect, CONNECT, yeah, at asyouwishpublishing.com is where you can email me. And that's usually the best place.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Remember, we will be here next Wednesday we have a surprise, but everybody that's here, I'm gonna let you in on the surprise. There is a women's retreat happening online, and Liz Dawn will be here to tell you about it.
Very nice.
Great if Liz Dawn could bring Lisa Williams with, that would be cool. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
That would be great.
So that'll be awesome. And there we go. Connect asyouwishpublishing.com. So sounds like fun. It is. It's a lot of fun. It's always fun. All right, guys, remember, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow.
We grow.
There is unity in community. From our hearts to yours. Mwah. Remember, you've got it within you. There's a writer in all of us. Let your voice be heard, everyone. And As You Wish Publishing allows that to happen. So, all right, guys, take care, and we'll talk soon. Be well.